Hello students, in this class we are going to see the 6th unit lesson, The Accidental Tourist, which was written by Bill Bryson, and so far we have completed 4 units. 5th unit, let it be, we will see after the 6th unit. We will finish off the 6th unit first. Okay, and the 6th unit lesson we are going to see today. The title of the lesson is The Accidental Tourist, which was written by Bill Bryson, and this is a very nice lesson. And that author, he has shared the common mistakes that was done by human being, okay, in day-to-day life. That's what we are going to in this lesson. And before I enter into the lesson, just I want to tell you about the human behavior and their mindset about on some works. For example, for a group of people, some kind of work will be easy for them. They will do it very easily and confidently. At the same time, the same work will be tough to a group of people, right? For example, physics, some students, they will study interestingly, and they will get they can score more marks. At the same time, in the same class with the same teachers teaching one more kind, that is remaining students, they will feel difficult. Okay, this is a big matter, but even in small works also we can divide people in many into many groups, right? That's what we are going to see in this lesson. That Bill Bryson, he is the narrator, and in his journey of life, what are the difficulties? Not difficulties, we can't say it is a difficult. What are the chaos means confusions. What are the confusions he is going to meet in his life? That's what we are going to see in this lesson. Okay, and see now, read this amusing story about the frustrations of a globe trotter. What do you mean by globe trotter? Globe trotter means a wide traveler, a man who is always traveling. Okay, frustration you know very well. Okay, frustration என்ன அப்படி கிவ் அப் பண்ணி ஒரு ரொம்ப நொந்து போகிற நிலைமையில். And find out how he faces chaos in his everyday life. And you are going to see his chaos. What are the chaos he is going to face in his life? That's what we are going to see in this lesson. And the author has given in a humorous way. So listen to the class. It is a very nice lesson, and follow me carefully. Of all the things I am not very good at. So the author of the lesson is Bill Bryson. And living in the real world is perhaps the most outstanding. I am constantly filled with wonder at the number of things that other people do without any evident difficulty that are pretty much beyond me. So see, very wonderfully he has given. Of all the things I am not very good at, I won't say that I am very good in all works. Okay, I won't say I am not good in all the works. Living in the real world is perhaps the most outstanding. So a man who is perfect in all the works, that kind of people living in this world, அப்படி ஒரு people இருந்தாங்கன்னா, it is most outstanding. It is very challenging one. Okay, I am constantly filled with wonder at the number of things that other people do without any evident difficulty that are pretty much beyond me. So I am always, he is always getting astonished that the work he feels very difficult. Okay, at the same time, the same work will be done by a man without any difficulty. ஓகே, அதை பார்த்து நான் எனக்கு கஷ்டம்னு நினைக்கிற வேலையை சில பேர் அதை ஈஸியாக செஞ்சுட்டு போயிடுறாங்க. ஸோ வென் ஐ எம் சீயிங் தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் பீப்புள், ஐ எம் கெட்டிங் அஸ்டானிஷ்ட். I cannot tell you the number of times that I have gone looking for the lavatory in a cinema, and he has started giving examples for his confusions. And I can't say, and very often I'll go to a cinema, and while I'm going to the lavatory, you know very well, that restroom. Okay, in our life also, and in my life, I also got this experience. Whenever we are going to that shopping mall or some store, that showroom, we can get this confusion. That door, no, pulla pushangrade நம்ம very often will get confusions. Okay, the same confusion author also got in a cinema. He's got that experience in a cinema, for instance, and ended up standing in an alley on the wrong side of a self-locking door. And self-locking door, you know very well. Alley, what do you mean by alley? Alley means a narrow passageway between or behind buildings. A passageway. Okay, wrong side, on the wrong side of a self-locking door. That locking door, pusha pullaங்கிறது தெரியாம very often I'll get confusion. At the same time, இந்த வேலையா some other people, that other kind of people, இன்னும் சில மக்கள் வந்து இந்த வேலையை ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக செஞ்சிடுறாங்க. But why it is difficult to me? Okay, he's raising a question. My particular specialty now is returning to hotel desk 2 or 3 times a day and asking what my room number is. I am in short easily confused. So I am in the hotel room and daily 3 or 4 times I am going out and coming inside. Even though I am going to my room very often, I can't remember my room number. Always I used to ask the receptionist what is my room number அப்படின்னு இதையும் நான் மறந்துடுறேன். Why this kind of forgetting, that forgetfulness happening in my life அப்படின்னு he is feeling very sad. Okay, I hope you can understand the first paragraph, and I hope you can understand that what we are going to learn in this lesson. And next, I was thinking about this the last time we went in family on a big trip, and one more example is given, and I was thinking, he just started thinking about his experience with his family members when he was traveling to a city or else to a country. Okay, in family with a family members, a group of people, and it was at Easter. It was a Easter time. Easter, you know very well. And we were flying to England for a week. So for Easter, to celebrate Easter, that author Bill Bryson, he just took his family and they are traveling, flying to England. When we arrived at Logan Airport in Boston, that name of the place, and we are checking in, I suddenly remember that I had recently joined a British Airways frequent flyer program. So after reaching the airport only he could remember that they have that he had recently joined British Airways frequent flyer program. Frequent flyer, we know very well that Bill Bryson, he is a globetrotter, you know very well, a man who is always traveling. So அந்த மாதிரி அடிக்கடி travel பண்ணுறவங்களுக்கு that from the airport, okay, அதிலிருந்து some offers they will give. So I also remembered that I had put the card in the carry-on bag that was hanging around my neck. And here is where the trouble started. So when they are checking in the airport, he also took that card. Okay, for example, like token மாதிரி இவருக்கும் அந்த கார்டு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அந்த கார்டை வந்து he put in the bag. He put inside the bag. So when he was in the checking, he just wants to take that card out of the bag. Okay, there only problem started to the author. Next paragraph. The zip on the bag was jammed. So when he was trying to taking out the cord, okay, taking out the cord, the zip of the bag was jammed. The book the zip on the bag was jammed. So I pulled on it and I yanked it. So what he is doing, he just tried to open the bag. So yanked means na ரொம்ப வேகமா இழுக்கிறது. And with grunts அப்படியே ரொம்ப low soundல he is pulling out, and frowns means the displeasure, and increasing consternation. What do you mean by consternation? With full worry. Okay, ஐயோ திறக்க மாட்டேங்குதே, ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியலையே அப்படின்னு worry பண்ணிக்கிட்டே he is trying. I kept this up for some minutes, but it could not budge. He is keep on trying, but he can't open the bag. So I pulled harder and harder. Okay, he put his total effort to open the bag with more grunts. Well, you can guess what happened. So what happened, you know that rope pulling game, you know very well, no? ஒரு பக்கமே ப்ரெஷர் அதிகமாக என்ன ஆகும், கடைசி இழுத்து முடிக்க மொத்தமாக போய் விழுவோம்ல, அந்த மாதிரி he put his full effort கொடுத்து இழுக்கிறாரு. சடன்னாக ஓப்பனானா என்ன ஆகுது, பேக் ஒரு பக்கம் இவர் ஒரு பக்கமும் பறந்துடுறாங்க. and well, you can guess what happened. Abruptly his zip gave away. Suddenly the zip opened. The side of the bag flew open, and everything within, newspaper cuttings and other loose papers, a 14-ounce tin of pipe tobacco, magazines, passport, English money, film, was extravagantly ejected over an area about the size of a tennis court. So after opening the bag, what happened? All the things he kept inside the bag, no, everything was scattered. Okay, what are the things he kept inside the bag? That papers, magazines, passport, money, film, that tobacco box, everything was scattered like a tennis court, you know very well, no, tennis court oda size, you know very well. So அந்த அளவுக்கு என்னாச்சு, things it was scattered. ஓகேவா, அந்த ஏர்போர்ட் ஃபுல்லாக ஸ்கேட்டர் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஸோ இப்படி நடந்ததுன்னா, திங்க் அபவுட் தட் மேன்ஸ் மைண்ட் செட். ஓகே, I watched, dumbstruck, as 100 carefully sorted documents came raining down in a fluttery cascade. Coins bounced into a variety of noisy oblivions, and the now lidless tin of tobacco rolled crazily across the concourse, disgorging its contents as it went. So I watched, dumbstruck na, he became speechless as 100 carefully sorted documents came raining down in a fluttery cascade. Coins bounced to a variety of noisy oblivions. He has given the comparison that cascade, you know very well, that falls. Okay, falls na, that waterfall. ஓகே, ஒரு பெரிய வாட்டர் ஃபாலில் மேலே இருந்து டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் அப்படியே கீழே வந்து விழுகிற மாதிரி என்னாச்சு, என்னோட பேக்கில் இருக்கிற திங்ஸ் எல்லாமே இட் வாஸ் ஸ்கேட்டர்டு வித் நாய்ஸி ஆப்ளிவியன்ஸ், ஃபர்கட்ஃபுல்னஸ். ஆப்ளிவியன் மீன்ஸ் ஃபர்கட்ஃபுல்னஸ். And the now lidless tin of tobacco tin he has inside the bag. And what happened when it was scattered, the tin of the tobacco, that lid of the tobacco box, it was opened and rolled crazily across the concourse, disgorging. Concourse na, that crowd. Okay, discharging, discharging. Okay, its contents as it went, அப்படியே திருப்பி pour out. எல்லாமே இந்த டொபாக்கோ பாக்ஸில் இருக்க டொபாக்கோ எல்லாமே இட்ஸ் ரோலிங். Okay, and he has given the comparison. And next, my tobacco, when it was happening, my tobacco, I cried in horror, thinking what I would have to pay for that much tobacco in England. So he அப்படியே ரோல் ஆகி போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது just he was thinking about my tobacco அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். Why means in England again he has to buy the tobacco, he has to pay much more money. ஓகே, ஐயோ மறுபடியும் நிறையா பணம் செலவு பண்ணணுமே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he felt very sad. And now that another budget had come and gone. So another budget na, to buy tobacco na, again he has to pay. And then charge the cry to my finger. ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் அதை விட்டுட்டு அதுக்கு my fingerன்னு கத்துறாரு. Why? As I discovered that I had gashed my finger on the zip and was shedding blood in a lavish manner. ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் கழிச்சு தான் தெரியுது அவரோட ஃபிங்கர் வந்து அந்த ஜிப்பில் வந்து மாட்டிக்கிச்சு. ஸோ மாட்டிக்கிச்சு என்ன ஆச்சு, மாட்டிக்கிட்டு that blood is running. Okay, blood is running from his finger. Was shedding blood in a lavish manner na, that a rich manner na, it is overflowing. And I am not very good around flowing blood generally, but when it is my own, well, I think hysterics. So actually he is பிளட் ரன்னிங் பற்றி அவருக்கு ஒப்பீனியன் அதிகமாக இல்லை. ஆனால் அது அவருக்கே என்ன கையிலிருந்து பிளட் லீக் ஆகுறப்ப he felt very sad. Hysterics na, getting shock. I think hysterics are fully justified. Confused and unable to help, my hair went into panic mode. ஸோ ஒரு பெரிய ஏர்போர்ட்லேயே ஒரு பெரிய chaos, ஒரு பெரிய கன்ஃபியூஷனை மேக் பண்ணிவிட்டு, and he was standing without any help, and my hair went into panic mode na, he just got goosebumps. ஓகே, கூஸ்பம்ப்னா புல்லரிக்கிறது, அப்படியே புல்லரிச்சு நிற்கிறார் என்ன பண்ணணும்னு தெரியாமல்.